You'll appreciate this. I had somebody call up the other day, like, yeah, no, I want to buy this property. It's like 63rd and Hermitage, like so West Englewood. He's like, he counted the blocks. So I forgot how many blocks it is. He's like, it's only like 12 blocks from the Whole Foods. I'm like, man, it's a lot. It's a lot of 12. That's a lot of like in Englewood blocks. That's a lot of blocks. I got
that's a long 12 blocks.
Yeah. So, it leads me to my question of, I've had as prices have gone up in many other neighborhoods, investors, local or out of state, have been looking for areas that might not have increased pricing yet. In Englewood, you do see a lot of things look sexy on paper, right? Like, what is kind of your perspective on where Englewood's at, where it's going, and kind of the momentum it might have right now?
I think that for me, it's going to be interesting to see what ultimately happens with that shopping center now that Whole Foods has said that they're going to go. And what they can bring in, if they're going to be able to bring in new grocers or something like that. Because I think the biggest issue with Englewood was the fact that it was a food desert. But I mean, again, we're still excited about the area. I'm going tomorrow to look at a building in Englewood that we think could have a lot of great potential. I think there's a lot of people who are speculating in Englewood right now. Especially with that 2 to 4 market being so good in Englewood, where you can, really pick up 2 to 4 unit buildings for little money. And so I do think that Englewood is going to be continuing to move forward. I know we've seen with the redevelopment of the St. Bernard Hospital and the Kennedy King College, and then also the fleet maintenance center that was put down there. You see people kind of starting to kind of dip their toes in there. And I think it's probably going to be a matter of time before it really starts to bust again.
So with the Whole Foods leaving, that just, we're recording this in October and that just came out a couple of weeks ago in September. Like, what do you think that's saying? I mean, is that really a red flag? How can that be perceived? Or maybe there's more info behind that announcement that you might want to share with us.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, when we heard the news, we were kind of like, oh no, but it sounds like, it was okay because in the fact that, it wasn't just they were leaving Englewood, they were kind of leaving, because I think the Lincoln Park location also, they said that they were going to be closing down another one on the north side. So it seemed like it was more of a system thing with Whole Foods. And I've had able to have a conversation with a couple of people, and it sounds like they've got a good pathway to somebody coming in and actually filling that space. I think it will be devastating in the sense of if they can't actually get another anchor in there, because I mean, you have Chipotle in there, you have like a Starbucks in there, you have all these other stores that are going to kind of be flapping in the wind, and the concern is that they're going to start to leave as well. And then now you just end up with this vacant strip mall in Englewood, and that's not going to be any good. So I think as long as they can find another, specifically a grocery store of some sort, I think it'll be okay.
Because you have, what's the next closest grocery? We got the Aldi at 63rd, down the street at 63rd. That's it next closest. And you got over on Halstead, you got like 75th and Halstead, you got that Food Plus or Cost Plus or whatever it is.
And there was an Aldi on 70 something that just closed up as well. They just kind of packed up in the middle of the night and left, and nobody even knew they were leaving, So yeah, you got to go a couple miles or so to get to the next grocery store. So I think it would be good for the residents to get something good back in there.